Hello, everybody. I am Serhan Kurt. I am working at MDP Group as a EVM and TM consultant. Today, we are going to talk about EVM slotting processes. But firstly, I would like to talk about MDP Group and SAP EVM team, especially. MDP Group is a software company which produces software uh, consultant services and mainly focusing for the SAP modules actually. However, we are also doing our own software developments and selling our customers according to their necessities, and especially when it needs to come to SAP EVM team, EVM and TM team. Actually, we define ourselves as a logistic team because we are doing EVM consultancy, TM consultancy, and GTS consultancy. Beside that, we can produce or design any other specific software for your logistic necessities. Actually, in our logistic team, we have 11 members, which all of are qualified, highly qualified, and if you have any question or you would like to take any consultancy or maybe you would like to take an idea, you can contact us via mail, company mail, or you can directly contact me with via LinkedIn. You will be welcomed actually. However, today's topic is SAP EWM slotting processes. As every warehouses, it's well known that the most hardest thing is the putting our goods to a specific places and taking them for selling processes uh, at the most possible shortest time, right? Actually, this is the toughest topic for the EWM managed warehouses or any other warehouses because it takes too much time to find our correct goods from where it belongs to their places, take them and bring them to the loading point and send them to our customer. However, it takes too much. It takes too much time. That's why, as every industry, time is equals to money. That's why our efficiency, working efficiency, become lower and lower. However, SAP EWM actually tried to solve this problem with slotting processes. Slotting processes is a mainly nearly automatic function that finds your proper finds a place for your goods uh, as much as possible the most suitable places. We can define it like that. But in terms of the slotting can be defined as slotting is a process that aids in the definition of the most suitable putaway parameters such as storage type, storage section, and so on. Slotting arranges goods in a warehouse so that they can be stored and of course picked in the most efficient way possible. After the application of slotting, you will see an improvement in efficiency and a strategic workflow in your warehouse by optimizing storage usage and reducing inventory handling. Actually, if we would like to define our uh, positive effect of the slotting, we can summarize them as improving warehouse space utilization because with slotting, you will use less places to store your goods actually. And as a second one, we can say that choosing appropriate storage technologies based on SKU velocity. As we know, SKU velocity is the rate at which items flow through your facility from their arrival to their departure actually. We can summarize it actually like the time uh, which takes your the time which takes the take your goods from places to final places actually. And the third benefit of the slotting can be seen can be said as keeping parts handling to a minimum. And another benefit is the increasing efficiency by reducing product queues and travel time, as we have said. And another benefit is the workflow balancing, inventory and accuracy improvements. And the last one is the increasing the ergonomics of employees. This is also another important subject because in our facilities, operators should work in ergonomic ways. That's how they can work much more efficiently, and of course, they can be prevented from the incidents which may be caused by the exhausting situations, maybe the too much working time. These kind of effects can cause the incidents and so on and so forth. Let's continue a little bit in detail. The goal of the slotting is to determine the best storage bin for a material in our warehouse. The best bin for a material depends on the factors such as whether that material is fast moving, slow moving, and so on. A well laid out warehouse makes the picking processes easier actually. Uh, and slotting determines the ideal put-away parameters such as storage type, storage section, and bin type for a product in a particular warehouse. This information, in parentheses, section, storage types, bin, and so on, is stored in the warehouse product and can be activated at any time. So actually, the result of the slotting is storing is being storing in a material master data in EWM material master data, of course, and uh, we don't have to use that, but we can see that which storage bin is applicable or the most efficient one for the storing our goods. We can see at the EWM master data, material master data. And slotting uses some feature of the materials. Uh, it can be seen at the next slide. Actually, we can see the yes. And slotting is using some features of the materials can be listed as product data, storage requirement data, packaging data, and demand forecast. All of them are so important, but according to your business requirements, the necessity or the filter consideration may be changed actually. If you are doing generally make to stock sales, the demand forecasts maybe is not so important. But if you are working like a sales order based regularly and ad hoc, maybe demand forecast may much more useful for your facility actually. So it depends on your business processes actually. But slotting is considering the product data, especially the volumes, sizes, mass, and etc. And storage requirement data, maybe your goods have to be stored in cold session or warm session. It depends on the industry and the material type actually. And the packaging data, in our warehouses, we are using packagings mostly. That's how we can move or transport our uh, materials much more easier and safest way actually. And every product has specific packaging data. That's why slotting is considering packaging data also. And let's continue with next slide. In detail, as we have talked about the slotting consideration or setup parameters, some of them can be seen at the screen. Let's analyze a little bit. And demand quantity per month. By the way, for the usage of the slotting, EVM needs some data. We generally recommend our customers at least you should use 1 year SAP, and you should store some data like how many items are you selling from per material type or material, or how can I say that? Maybe some of your products are fast moving. In other words, you quickly take or produce and selling them much more frequently according to your other materials. And length, width, height, and some other specifications is so important for the slotting operations, because the system takes account these parameters while the calculation actually. That's how SAP propose us a suitable storage bin. So maybe we can continue with the next slide. And during the slotting, the system determines the storage parameters and stores them in the warehouse product, as we have mentioned about. They are stored either as planned values for the future, as I have explained. Maybe you will use at the future the results, or you can directly update the warehouse product in the system. So rearrangement is also another process that is so similar to slotting, but slotting is being using in the putaway generally. But in the rearrangement, if it needs to be explained a little bit, it is not our subject today. But rearrangement is the reallocation of whole of your goods in your warehouses. So we can say that rearrangement is generally using is being using during the your internal processes actually. But the slotting is helpful for the starting point while receiving our materials. Thanks to slotting, we understand that we need to, or we should put a specific product to a specific bin. We can say that. However, during the slotting, the system determines the following storage parameters and stores them in the product master actually. The first one is the put away control indicator. That's how system tells us that which storage bin should we put that specific material actually. Because uh, storage bins are connected to put away control indicator. With that put away control indicators, system propose us to actually or creating the warehouse tasks to our operators to putting our materials to correct place actually. And the second recommendation of the slotting is the maximum quantity in storage type. After the performing slotting, the results may say us that you should not put the, let's say, let's give an example, much more than 1000 item per that bin actually. If you do that, let's say, if you do that, your efficiency will become lower. Actually, we can say, or we can name the slotting as an optimizer, warehouse product and bin optimizer in some in some ways actually. And the third one is the storage section indicator. It is actually so similar with the put-away control indicator because put-away control indicator and storage section indicator is connected to them. Of course, you don't have to use the storage sections. Of course, we are recommending to our customers, but it is not a must to have actually. But if you are using storage section, and the slotting operations may recommend us to correct storage section indicator. That's how system can find the right storage bin for our products actually. And the the fourth one is the storage bin types. Slotting is recommending us the proper storage bin types for our selected materials actually. It can say that you should use that type of storage bins. Let's say fixed bin or not, maybe. And as a summarizing, step one is always being recommended according to slotting. But the other ones may or may not be recommended according to your necessities or desires. But the first one, the system gives us automatically. The others actually is optional. But according to your necessities, we can arrange or make some analysis to propose a correct storage bin and maximum quantity, storage section, and storage bin types actually. And maybe we can continue with the other slide. So here is the general frame of the slotting actually. As you can see at the screen, system uses the predefined product data such as volume, sizes, their usage frequencies, so on and so forth. Actually, they can be updated automatically from the system, but as I have told, you need to use SAP for a while, at least 1 year we are recommending. After that, system takes account whole of the information to calculation. But we can also upload our necessary information to our system. I also show you how can we upload them in this webinar. Also, I would like to say that I will do a short demo for these processes in the SAP system. However, the overall slotting process is shown in the following figure. You can see in the screen. To calculate parameters such as maximum quantity in the storage type, slotting needs product requirement data or the forecasted demand for the relevant product actually. Demand and data is useful when slotting is used to relocate products based on whether they are fast moving or slow moving, as we have mentioned about. This requirement or demand data can come from SAP Advanced Planning and Optimization, in short terms APUO, and you can enter the data manually, or you can enter the data by mass maintenance, maybe via Excel. It's so easy to upload the whole information to system. And EWM stores this information locally in the warehouse product master data actually. When using APU planning data, it is important to realize that APU and EWM manage requirements data at different organizational levels. Uh, as we know, APU performs planning processes for location at plant level, but EVM stores these data in warehouse level actually. They sometimes show some differences. That's where we need to focus or be careful a lot, because this is the most important step of the slotting process actually. However, if the relationship is not one-to-one, we can use the bodies for the conversion. We have also solution for these, and so on and so forth. However, maybe we can continue with next slide. After the performing of the slotting, we don't have to use this recommendation actually. We can process this process this operation in simulation level, and maybe we may want to take the results and use after a while. System propose us three different option actually. The first one is the do not save result. Uh, we should use this option if we have performed slotting interactively and if we want to analyze the results only. If we have performed slotting in the background, maybe we can analyze the log, but we cannot see the results directly actually in that way. And the second option is the saving results, of course. In with saving results, depending on the storage bin and stock situation, it can be useful to save the results of slotting as plant values only, and these values can be seen at the SCWM M81 screen actually. I will also show that screen where can we find these results actually. And the system only keeps the plant values for possible activation and does not use them in the storage processes actually. And the last option is the directly save and activate. If we use this, the system updates the results of slotting in the fields for the plant values and both for the active values in the warehouse product. These new values are then available immediately for all storage processes actually. If we activate the results, system automatically change the put-away control indicator in the EWM material master data actually. And after that updating and activating, system directly uses the that put-away control indicator, and warehouse tasks are being produced according to these put-away control indicators, and our goods or materials are being sent to new locations, actually, new storage bins actually. And this was the slide session, presentation session. Maybe we can go on next slide and share our contact information to you. After that, I would like to show you short demo in the SAP system. you can contact us with mail if you would like to ask anything. Now let me share my screen and show you the how can we use the slotting processes in EW system actually. Just for a while. I think you can see my screen. Now I can start. Actually, system uses the condition tables for the slotting operations. We need to set up a frame for for the decisions actually, and as we know, we are doing it via the condition tables. In GSMC screen, we can see our slotting condition maintenance table. Let's run it and analyze a little bit. Let's filter it according to our warehouse. Now, as we can see in the screen, we can separate our materials or material filters as handle with care or transport in upright position. By the way, this is only a sample demo which we have prepared for you. Let's say you have some goods which need to be care actually which need to be handled with care, uh, and you can define, or we are defining them to this condition table, and we can say the system that if our uh, warehouse handling types are 001, let's say handle with care, you should propose us this Putaway control indicator actually. And let's say we have another type of handling type, let's say transport in upright position. We are saying to system that you need to propose us the second type of Putaway control indicator actually. We can actually arrange this condition table uh, in very flexible way. We can also create our own condition table in Z frame actually, and we can set up our whole processes thanks to these condition tables. However, let me show you the application of the slotting. Firstly, we need to check actually. This is M81 screen, which is product master data screen in the EWM actually. Here you can see at there, this material don't have any put-away control indicator right now, but we have planned put-away control indicator at this time, because we uh, we processed the slotting operations for the testing, of course, but as you can see, the put-away control field is empty right now. And we are expecting that after the slotting, system will fill this field according to our desired and most suitable put-away control indicator actually. That's how we can, or system automatically can produce or create the warehouse tasks actually. And we have another field here in slotting session. You can see as I have talked about, as I have mentioned about, we need to define some data actually. System can take these type of data such as volume, sizes, and etc., or the demand quantity, or we can just give the system manually actually. If you would like to say to the system that I am consuming this material, let's say 1 million pieces per week, we can just define here, and after the defining system takes account these information during the calculations, and according to these calculations, the system will propose us a proper storage bin actually. So let's run our slotting processes. Here we can actually give our materials which we want to execute the slotting process, and our warehouse number and party entitled to this position. And if we need to analyze these fields, actually, as I have mentioned about, we don't have to use every analysis in this screen. We actually want to see which put-away control indicator system will propose us actually. And I am also deleting this tick. And uh, according to our expectation, system will propose us a proper put-away control indicator. However, if I so sorry about that. If I would choose the, let's say, stock removal control indicator, system then can propose as a stock removal control indicator, so on and so forth. And here is the save mode, do not save mode, and save and activation mode. We don't need to, but in our demos scenario, we are selecting the result and activate button actually. And I will talk about this later. Now we can just run. Now here we can see that we have two type of material which we have defined, of course. Now system says us we can do the slotting operation for these two material actually, and let's run it and see what it will say. So system made some calculations, and as we have let me find it. Yeah, there. As we expected, system propose us put-away control indicators. You can see and read on the screen. For the material EW01, system is recommending us PST1 put-away control indicator, and the second one actually is the PST2. However, if we like to continue and activate it, and after that, that's right. Yeah, it is. It is already activated, and let's reopen this screen and see if is updated or not. So as you can see, it is directly updated, and after that the system will use the this put-away control indicator actually. So this was the slotting process, slotting processing operations demo. Actually, my subject is finished. I am happy to meet with you and thank you for the participation. As I've said, if you have any question, please do not hesitate to contact us. You can mail us or you can directly write me via LinkedIn. Thank you for your participation and your time. Have a nice day.